Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. I hope you had a great night last night, and this is the start of a fantastic day. So, guys, I thought I would talk about something rather interesting this morning. So, we hear a lot of these political slogans and campaigns and da-da-da-da-da. And most of the time we think, oh, okay, this is original for this party or whatever. But guys, I've recently read an article and actually saw a lot of these advertisements that kind of threw me for a bit of a loop in a way. So, have you guys heard of the campaign Build Back Better? Well, apparently, I was under the understanding that that was just a Dem campaign here in America and blah, blah, blah. No, guys, this slogan and this campaign is being utilized literally all over the world, in the UK, other European countries, Canada, Australia, on and on and on and on. And when you get back to the root of it, it goes all the way back to the World Economic Forum. Now, guys, this World Economic Forum is just nothing but a big club for multi-elite billionaires. And I'm sure a lot of you know much more about the WEF even than perhaps I do. But I'll tell you, some of the statements that come out of this WEF are absolutely George Orwell terrifying. And if you don't know who George Orwell is, pick up a book called 1984 and you'll get the picture real quick. It was one that was required reading when we went to school, or when I went to school as a kid. Anyway, guys, these folks literally are wanting to reshape our society into something like absolutely crazy. I mean, we've all heard the statement from Klaus Schwab, who's, just listen to that guy makes me shiver. But basically, of how by 2030, we'll own nothing and we'll all be happy about it. Well, they are literally, intentionally crafting this narrative to bring about the exact society that they think that we all need and should have. And it's all about those guys being at these upper echelons of control and the rest of us being constantly manipulated. And guys, how they're doing it is not by force, it's by persuasion. They are literally programming our thinking to believe that this is a good thing for all of us, and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like there is almost no room left for critical thinking. And like we were talking about there yesterday with the central bank digital currencies and the whole idea that they can manipulate your particular situation by, hey, if you don't toe the line or you say something that they don't like and they socially, it's not acceptable to them, well, they'll shut your money off. And that, guys, is what's on the horizon. Don't kid yourself. They intentionally plan on crafting a society where only a certain narrative is allowed and the other narratives are punished. And it won't be much longer after that where, certain speech, I feel certain speech will be criminalized, literally criminalized, to actually express an opinion contrary to this narrative. Now, I know that sounds real scary, and I pray to God that that never really does happen. But it seems to me more and more likely that that type of manipulative control, when it comes to thoughts, opinions, ideas, philosophies, all of that kind of stuff, is what these guys want down the road. They only want one narrative. And, they come out with this whole kind of idea, oh, we have to be tolerant and this and that. I'll tell you what, guys, this leftist agenda is anything but tolerant. I mean, they have no tolerance for anything. They cannot stand debate. They cannot stand criticism. They literally just absolutely go ape crap crazy when you actually stand against it. Just look at the responses sometimes you're seeing from folks in social media. Now, I often wonder if a lot of these tweets and this and that are actually people, or if it's just AI that is just cut, and then you have people responding to it and just going nuts. Now, that's my thinking. But it is kind of unique, and I'm going to drop a little image here, a little picture here, where you can see what I'm talking about, where all these other ad campaigns. And it reminds me of a video I saw not too long ago of how all the news media, you know, all the stations were actually line for line saying the exact same story. And I kind of laughed because I understand how syndicated media works and this and that. But then, you know what, guys, to think about? Who's pulling the strings of the syndicated media? Who's crafting the narrative, right? And this is where we need to very much protect our own critical thinking and know what we believe, and more than what we believe, guys, why do we believe it? Why do we believe it? That is vitally important. So anyway, guys, I know that's a little bit of a heavy, but that's a coffee chat I wanted to throw out there this morning, and we will be back later on today with a regularly released video. And until then, have a great one.